Hi, I'm Bob Armstrong, Oasis Ministries Canada, with another practical tip on how to manage our current reality with the COVID-19 virus. I've always said that my favorite subject in elementary school was recess. I spent half my school hours looking out the window of the classroom at the soccer field, daydreaming about the game that would take place in just another 46 minutes and 33 seconds. Really, I would count down the minutes to when the recess bell would ring, and my friends and I grabbing a soccer ball, football, or baseball, and cramming as much of a game in as we could over that 20-minute period. It was a great release for our bodies after being cooped up in a classroom for what felt like hours on end. Today's practical tip on how to manage these stressful days is intentionally making physical exercise part of your daily routine. The health benefits of physical activity are numerous. It keeps weight under control, improves blood cholesterol levels, prevents and reduces high blood pressure, boosts energy levels, helps manage stress, releases tension, improves the ability to fall asleep quickly and sleep well, improves self-image, counters anxiety and depression, and increases enthusiasm and optimism, increases muscle strength, gives greater capacity for other physical activities, establishes good heart healthy habits in children and in older people. It helps delay or prevent chronic illnesses and diseases associated with aging and maintains quality of life and independence longer. Research shows a direct correlation between physical stamina, fitness, and mental emotional resilience. Cardiovascular exercise, resistance exercise, and flexibility are neuroprotective to the mind and increase a person's ability to critically think and resolve life's many challenges. Exercise is a way to physically care for our body, impacting our emotional and spiritual well-being, as well as exercising together provides a way to share an activity with family and friends, providing a positive diversion from being bombarded by media with all the doom and gloom presented 24 hours a day. It allows our bodies and minds to disengage from the stresses that we find ourselves currently dealing with. Much of today's research on resiliency has been done on those serving in the military. For example, part of the military training involves vigorous physical exercise and conditioning. The importance of this discipline is in part to help military personnel deal with the stresses they may be experiencing in the line of duty. The importance of continued physical exercise was evidenced with the captured military personnel who creatively found ways to continue exercising when they were locked up in jail cells as prisoners of war. Sometimes there would be 4 prisoners in one tiny cell, and they would figure out a way to continue their daily exercise routine. They would take turns using the small floor space to exercise. To increase their strength, they would lean their legs up against the wall and push themselves up and down. Sometimes the smallest man in the cell would offer to be used as a weightlifting option, much like using a bench press. The POWs knew the importance of physical activity in order to preserve their physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being and remained committed to it. Like military personnel being creative in finding exercises they could do in their limited cell setting, you too, in your self-isolating homes, will need to be creative in making exercise for you and your family a part of your daily routine. Some of you may be fortunate to have a treadmill, a stationary bicycle, elliptical or rowing machine, universal gym, or other weightlifting equipment in your home. Many will not. So here's a few ideas of what you and your whole family can do. What you can do to physically exercise. Walk or run outside at least once a day, of course keeping the appropriate distance from others. Set up an age and stage appropriate exercise circuit for the family. The circuit could involve stretching, push-ups. Start from your knees, progress to a normal push-up, elevate your feet on a chair, and if you require more of a challenge, walk backwards up the wall and do a push-up that way. Make one push-up your goal if you've never done one before. The important thing is you are exercising as a family, having fun, while building capacity to manage current stresses. There are several other exercise options you can add to your circuit. You can include sit-ups. Put your feet under the sofa or take turns sitting on each other's feet. And other options could involve jumping jacks, squats, running on the spot, cycling on your back, stair climbing. Start with stepping up and down on the first step 5 times, or skipping rope. If the kids are younger, maybe play a duck, duck, goose game with a little twist. Maybe say before the goose starts to run around the circle, they have to do 1 push-up, 2 sit-ups, 3 rollovers, 3 stair steps, 3 skips, and 3 hops on each leg. Make the game fun and appropriate to the age and stage of your family. To reward participation and victories of accomplishment, why don't you get some stickers next time you go to the store? A final option could be finding a YouTube video with an instructor leading you through an aerobic workout suitable for the entire family. The evidence is clear. Young and old bodies and emotions require playful activity to release stress. So one way to manage the current stresses of today is to make physical exercise part of your daily routine. I'm Bob Armstrong, Oasis Ministries Canada. I'll be back soon with another practical tip on how to manage our current reality with the COVID-19 virus.